a straight line is something you see often on your bead because that is literally how the necklaces are made, the bangles are made. So that is what a straight line is. If this is your first time coming across this channel, hello, my name is Wari Jamilat and this is a series on how to make beads. Okay, so today we are going to be making a straight line. Okay, so this is a straight line. This is what this straight line looks like. This is a straight line before you go ahead to tie it. So this is a straight line, and then there is a hook and it turns to a necklace. So that is what we are going to be making today. It is actually very simple. We've done a couple of things like that, but it is inside our timetable that we still talk about it. So making a straight line, all you need is just your beads, your cutter, scissors, and your fishing line or any other thing with your accessories that you'll be using. So if you want to make a waist bead, there is no need for you to cut out of this. Just leave everything the way it is here and start putting your beads inside one at a time. That is if you are making one color of waist bead. Okay, let's say a client asks you to make blue waist bead, just blue. All you need to do, we are referring to this now, all you need to do is carry your fishing line just the way it is. There is no need of you cutting out of it. Then you start putting your beads one at a time until it is long enough. Then you will use your measuring tape to measure it. When you want to measure it, you will use one bead to tie this tip. Okay, you use one bead to tie this tip like this. When you use it to tie it like this, tie it to be firm. Then you put your measuring tape. So after tying it, you put your measuring tape like this right here and you measure it. If the person's waist is 35, then 35. If it is not enough, you untie it, you remove this bead and you add to it. After adding to it, you do the same thing until it is complete. When it is complete, you put your hook here first. After putting your hook, you make sure everything is not too tight, not too saggy. We explained tension on the previous video. You make sure that the tension is relaxed. You make sure that everything is okay. Then you roll the rope. If the rope is outside like this, you roll it, then you tie this other place. When you tie this other place, when you want to tie this other place, let's just assume this is 35. You are going to put extra 5 or 10. Then you cut it from this place. When you cut it, this will be outside, will be left out. Then you put your hook on this place. So that is a simple way on how to bead a straight line. You don't need to cut it out of this, especially if you are making just one color. But how about if you are making different colors? If you are making different colors, if you are making a particular style, a particular pattern or something, you have to go in with a lot of accessories. Let me show you an example. If you are making something like this, you can see we have the Ghana bead, we have the crystal bead size 6, we have the size 3 sand bead, we have the butterfly. If you are making something like this, you have to cut your fishing line. Take it out of this. And how do you do that? Let's say you've taken the measurement you've taken the measurement of the client, of the customer, then the measurement is 30. You are going to cut your fishing line with your measuring tape. You are going to put your measuring tape here and you bring it down, down, down. This is 30. Okay, this is 30. This is how 30 looks like. Okay, so you are going to add an addition. There's going to be an addition of maybe 5. I use 5 inches. This is what 5 inches look like. But for you who is a beginner, you could decide to use 7 or 10. I told you 10 the other time, so that in case there is a mistake, in case you are trying to use your plier and it gets tangled or whatsoever, there will be no need for you to restart the work. There will be extra space. So if you are adding extra 10 for the first line, that will be 40, right? This is what 10 inches looks like. So if you are adding 10 for the left and 10 for the right, that is going to be 50. That is for you, a beginner, okay? But if you don't want to add that much, you can make it 45. So when you cut that 45 out of this, you are going to think of how you are going to arrange everything so that everything will be exactly the 30 size you've measured of the customer. You understand what I'm trying to show you? We are going to do a practical for that, but we are just like explaining it and all that. I'll use this that has a lot of accessories to show you that. Okay, so that is that for the beading a simple straight line. So you are going to do that too, just a simple straight line, okay? So remember, you are not cutting out of this if it is just a simple pattern. If it is a pattern that doesn't need too much colors, even for something like this, there is no need for you to cut out. This is simple, okay? This doesn't have the accessories and all that. This is very, very simple. So this, if you are making this exactly, you leave it here, and once you are done, you put your hook from this place. Maybe if you don't understand everything I'm trying to say, I'll make a practical video, okay? I think we have a video for that, but I still want to do it since this part of the timetable says practice exercise beading a simple straight line. So I think we should do a video for that too, okay? That is just what a straight line is. This is a straight line, and that is for your bead. This is a straight line for your waist bead, for your neck bead. We have the straight line neck bead that doesn't have any design complications and all that. This is an example. You see just the bead and the hook, and we have a necklace, and for the hand bead too. So that is what a straight line is. If somebody asks you what is a straight line, that is what you are going to tell the person. That is what it is. So we are just going to do the exercise. My mind is saying we have a video on that already, but just tell me in the comment section if we do. But regardless, there is no harm. It's not a crime having 2 videos on particular something, just in case people who didn't understand that, they could watch this and get it more clearly. So we are going to be using this for practice, something like this and something like this too, so that I'm going to like tell you the difference, okay?